Hey, welcome everyone. It's Carol J. Dunlop, your online wow strategist. I am so glad to be in front of you again. And I hope your day is going well. This is, what is today? Day is Thursday. I got the day right, right? It's been a cray week for me. I've been running, working with clients, doing different things. So I am kind of checking to make sure everything is broadcasting correctly. It's supposed to be. Hold on a sec. Yep. Looks like it is. Yay. That's good. Hold on 1 second here. I don't know why it's not showing on the page, but that's okay. We got it. So I wanted to welcome you. I am Carol J. Dunlop, strategist and Amazon #1 international best-selling author for my book, Unmarket Your Business. And I wanted to come to you today on my weekly Facebook Lives on our CSI Corporation page to talk about marketing. It is the end of, well, almost the end of the third quarter. We're about to go into the final stretch, the last thing that's happening in the year. How are you doing with your marketing? Do you feel stuck in your marketing? Do you feel like you haven't accomplished anything? Or, can you revel in what you've done? But even if you're reveling in what you've done, you can't sit back and say, hey, pat myself on the back is good. I'm sailing all the way to the end. It just doesn't work that way. You're only as good as just the last program that you launched, right? So I wanted to come in and talk about how you get unstuck, because if you're feeling stuck in your marketing, there are 3 ways that I've got for you that I'm going to share with you that you can get unstuck in your marketing so you can close out the year with a bang. How about that? So first of all, if you are watching live, or thank you so much for coming in live with me. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much for coming in on the replay with me. It's just as good if you listen on the replay versus listening live. I'm giving you the same awesome information. And if you are finding this information valuable, if it's helping you in some way, please share it with your tribe, your friends, your followers, maybe even your enemies. Sometimes they need help too. Because what is the saying? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So you got to know what they're doing too. So share it with them. Why don't you tag a friend? Do you know someone who could really use some marketing help? And I know there are a lot of us women entrepreneurs out there that need that. Tag a friend. And remember to share. Hey, and if you want to be notified when I go live each and every week, maybe you're missing it and you're having to catch up, and I'd really like to have you on live. If you would like that, please just drop the word live in the comments below. LIVE, live, in the comments below, and I will make sure that you are notified when we go live. And so let's get into the meat of everything that we're doing now. How to get unstuck when you feel stuck in your marketing. So the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to, hold on a second, there we go, revisit the past. And the past only goes as far as to January of the beginning of this year, January 2018. So I want you to revisit the past. Look over every product, service, or event that you launched or produced this year. What went well? What were the results? Was it a hit or was it a miss? Go over everything and see, did you get a lot of people to attend or to purchase, or did you get a lot of interest but nobody purchased or very few purchased? What happened? Analyze it. Let's see what happened with it. And I want you to find the star. Find the one that worked. And find out why it worked. What did you do to make that event or product or service go and work well? Did you use your email marketing? Did you do something different with your social media marketing? Did you do something special? Did you add in a new piece of software, or did you do some word of mouth stuff? What was it? What was it that made that the star? So I want you to just kind of look at it. Just kind of look at the star. What resonated with people that they wanted more of that, or they were able to attend, or they talked about it, talked it up, or whatever. So revisit the past and look at what you've done already. Because when you review it, and find out what the star was, I want you to see if you need to revise anything or do anything else to it. Do you need to add anything like a bonus or a new feature, or do you need to take something away? Maybe you offered too much stuff for the price and you want to kind of skim it down a little bit. Make sure you don't take away the essence of what made it successful, but just kind of look at it and see if you need to do anything else. Maybe you need to add in a collaborator. Maybe you need to add more Facebook Lives to it, or more video, or more checklists, or more homework. What can you do with that to make it even better than it was? And when I say about maybe you need to take something away, maybe it's just junked up with a bunch of stuff. I remember several years ago, and it was for weight loss, and we had so much information in there that it was overwhelming the people who signed up, and they weren't able to get, I mean, they got a lot out of it, but could have gotten much more if we had scaled it down a bit. So the second time we launched it, we scaled down a lot of it, and we compacted some things so that it wasn't just a bunch of stuff that was just thrown in, because we knew that it could help them, but too much information overwhelms anybody. And if you overwhelm someone, they're not going to get the most out of it. So we found a way to do that. We reviewed what we did, and we made it even better, and we had an even better launch the second time. So that's what you're doing. Find the star. You're looking at your past, what's worked already. You're finding the star. You're looking it over. You're reviewing it, and you're seeing if you need to add anything to it or do anything else, or maybe scale down a little bit so you can make it better. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to relaunch it. Let's do it all again. If it was good the first time, it's going to be even better now. I've relaunched programs several different times and gotten different results each time. Each time it's been better results. More people chiming in, more people signing up, more eyeballs on it. So if it worked well last time, even if you launched it and you only got 2 people to sign up, let's relaunch that sucker again, because none of your other things worked, right? At least you got 2 people to sign up on this one. And let's see if we can get 4 or even 10 people to sign up. That's how you do it. You don't just do something one time and then you stop. You keep doing it until you perfect it. And in actual reality, there is no perfection, right? So if you're getting benefit out of this, remember, I want you to share with your friends. I want you to tag a friend, share with your followers. And if you want to be alerted that I'm going live, just type the word live in the comments. Even if you're watching the replay, type the word live in the comments, and we'll get you on the list so that every time I go live, you're notified. Okay? How about that? That's cool, right? So now you're relaunching this thing. You're kind of doing everything over again, but you're doing everything better. And you're going to see that you're going to do better. You're going to reach more people. You're going to be more refined when you launch it. You're going to be more, I guess, direct. You know what you're doing. It's not the first time out. You can be a little bit more professional or fun or laid back or whatever it is you need to be more of. You can do this now because you've launched it already. And the first one was just a testing ground. You didn't even know what you were going to get because it was a brand new program, a brand new event, a brand new product. But now you know. Now you know what to expect, how you need to do it. So now with your relaunch, you need to set a date to relaunch this thing, and you need to prep those emails and those posts. What do you need to do to juice them up a little bit? And then you just need to hit the go button and be ready. Clear your calendar of everything else because you want to totally focus on this relaunch of this product. Maybe when you launched the product before, you only gave it a week of launching time. Let's give it 2 weeks this time. And let's get some more emails in there. Now, don't overload your audience with 1,000 emails. Maybe 4. If you did 1 or 2 emails last time, let's do 4 this time. If you didn't do any Facebook Lives last time, let's throw in a Facebook Live. If you didn't do any Instagram Lives, let's do an Instagram Live. You never know where you're going to meet your ideal perfect client. Because if you're on those platforms and if you already researched it and looked at them and say, hey, my audience is here, well, you got to put it out there so your audience can see you. It takes from 7 to 21 times for you to touch people for them to realize, hey, this person is doing what I want. This person is answering my questions, and I want to be part of this person's tribe, and I want to buy the product. Up to 21 times. So what is that? That may be 1 video, 1 blog, maybe 2 blogs. maybe articles. They've seen some posts that you did. They were on some Facebook Lives or some Instagram Lives, or they watched a YouTube video. They watch you be interviewed. They watched you interview someone else. You see how it piles up? It's not just one time. You got to build that know, like, and trust factor so that they get to know you, what you're about, the products that you have, how you can help them. They start liking you because they say, hey, she's got something going. I want to follow her. I want to be a part of her tribe. And then when they start trusting you because they know that you're going to give them good information, great content, great value every time you come on, every time you post something, write an article, do a blog, or own an interview, they're like, okay, I'm going to buy this. Next time I see her, I'm going to buy this. And you just never know when that's going to be. Sometimes you can hit that, that first time they see you, it's because these people have been waiting for you to come out, right? So the first time they see you and you're answering their questions, they're like, I'm buying. But that's only like 3% of the total amount of people that you land on. The other, 97% fall into a couple of different categories. Like they may not even know they have this problem, or they may know they have a problem, but they're not actively searching for a solution, or they know they have a problem, and they are searching for a solution. So it depends on where they land and how many times it takes for them to see you, for them to know, like, and trust you and start buying from you. So your final thing is, after we launch, then get ready for those sales. Now, if you're having some issues with trying to come up with a marketing strategy, trying to see where you need to tweak things, trying to see what's next, what can you take out, what can you add on, then you need to schedule your online WOW assessment with me. And you can do that simply by going to csicorporation.com/online WOW. Together, we'll look together at your programs, at your launches, at what you've done, and see where you can tweak them so you can stop missing out on that money, on that shmoney, as they say now. So stop missing out on the money, get the clients you want, and live the life that you've always wanted to live, because it's go time right now. September is just around the corner. That's the end of the year, fourth quarter, and half of fourth quarter is all about celebrating and all this great stuff. So we got to get a plan together, sales going, so that you can make some money to enjoy all that stuff and then be ready for the beginning of 2019. Can you believe 2019 is almost here? Oh my God. So anyway, go ahead and schedule your session. Just go to csicorporation.com/online WOW, and we'll talk about your marketing and how you can stop missing out on stuff. And remember, if you want to be alerted when I go live, just type the word live, LIVE, in the comments, and I'll make sure that you're notified. That's all I have for now. If you want more of this, I'm going to be teaching more about how you can actually get unstuck. So in my podcast that's coming up in about 45 minutes, so you can do that. You can visit me there and listen live. I'm going to be live again, but this time on my podcast. If you go to csicorporation.com/podcast, you can join in. I'd love to hear your questions. There is a call-in where you can, ask your questions live, and I'll announce that on the show. So until next time, see you then. Bye.